Master Edwards here with song pattern. It's going to be a very, very slow, very instructional video so we can get this pattern memorized and get the details down. Okay, so we start off the pattern, we start off in parallel ready stance. The first two moves, we want to get our shoulder set from a full facing forward. We want to set the shoulders at a 45-degree angle as we step back and make the first two moves. All right, so the right leg steps back to make the first move, and it's not going to step straight back. All right, as I turn my shoulders at a 45-degree angle, the leg kind of kicks in a little bit. From there, that right leg is going to kick back out in the front stance to make the low block, make the body go the same direction as the low block. All right, so in other words, I wouldn't want to step straight back and make the low block go this direction. My body has to match that. So for the first move of song, the right leg steps back, but again, the shoulders are at a 45-degree angle. Now from here, I'm going to elevate the hands up. Of course, the blocking hand is on top. I'm going to elevate the hands up to where my hands get to shoulder level. And once the hands are at shoulder level, I'm going to step back and release the low block. Now the second move is I step back with my left foot into a right front stance. My shoulders again, 45-degree angle, blocking hand again on top, and I step back again, shoulder width apart in my front stance with the right high block. All right, so as we do those two moves again, just watch how the shoulders turn and come back, and turn and come back. All right, so 45 degrees and back, 45 degrees and back. Obviously, want a good sharp reaction arm, make sure we're pulling back to the side very well, and a good release of power. So again, it's down with the chamber. As you elevate the body, the hands come up and then back down to make the low block, and then down, up, and then from here, the high block chambers at floating rib level. So from this point, that is where you want to release and come up for the high block. Now from there, I'm going to bring my front hand out, and the third move is a backhand reverse punch. There's going to be some other things happening with the body there, like the hand reaches out, but it's not straight, right? All right, the body is going to go down just a little bit before we come back up and then make the reverse punch. As the body goes down, my hand is going to come away from my body just a little bit, and then as I come up, I'm going to pull the hand back to my side and then drop back down in the front stance with a reverse punch. So we get that nice down, up, down motion using the sine wave. All right, so let's do those opening three moves again. So for my front stance, my right foot steps back, making a left front stance with the left low block. And then the left foot steps back, making a right front stance with a right high block. And then down, up, and back down again for the reverse punch. All right, now, the next two moves we're going to front kick and then come forward into a front stance with a reverse punch. Now, as you notice on those two moves, my hands did not move as I kick. All right, I see this a lot when people are doing this form. They'll kick and the hands will come up as they kick, or the hands will move somewhere. All right, that shows a great lack of discipline in the upper body. All right, I need to be able to kick fast and kick hard and not move these things in sparring. All right, keep them under control. So as you do that right front stance with a left reverse punch out, we want a front kick, but not move the hands. All right, even this hand stays very, very, very still. Now, as I do the kick, notice it's one motion to make the kick, and then I rechamber and hold for just a second, and then I'm going to bring my leg straight down to a point called neutral. All right, so it's a fast kick and rechamber. I hold for a second, then come down to neutral, and then from here my body is balanced where I can go down, up, and forward with my left foot into a left front stance with a right reverse punch. Now from there, I'm going to repeat the same movements again. I'm going to front kick again with my back leg, but of course now it's the right leg. So same thing happens as I do this kick. Neither one of the hands move. They stay very still. Fast kick. Hold the rechamber for a second. Then we go down to neutral and relax and land right side forward with a right side forward with a left reverse punch. And then I'm going to go down, come up, and make the right front punch. All right, now, There's one more move that I want to demonstrate, which is the first quarter of this pattern. And the next move is to step right foot over in line with the left foot. And then the left foot is going to gather to the right foot. And then I'm going to chamber my left hand on bottom of the right hand, making the X. And then I'm going to elevate my arms up to shoulder level. And then from there, my left leg is going to step out into a left side forward back L stance. And the left hand is going to come out, making the left inner forearm block. All right, so that two-station turn, again, we're not stepping up at all. On this two-station turn, we're stepping over, foot in line with the other foot. So it's step over, gather, step back out, back L stance, inner forearm block. So that's the first quarter of the pattern. From there, you simply do those same, it's 9 moves, you do those same 9 moves, but you do them facing this direction. Opening 9 moves, we're going this way. Next 9 moves, we're going to be facing the other direction. All right? So, I'm going to go through that first quarter again just a little bit faster so you can see kind of the rhythm and timing. On the opening 9 moves. All right. Now, from there, we are left side forward in a back L stance with the left inner forearm block up. And we're just going to step back with the left foot. And that's going to put the right leg in front as I step back. All right. So the left foot steps all the way back. And I'm in a right side forward front stance. And now I do the right low block. And from there, the next move, again, step back into another front stance. Left side forward this time with a left high block. And then I'm going to relax and reverse punch. From there, I right front kick, land forward into a right front stance with a left reverse punch. And then left front kick, land left foot forward into a front stance with a right reverse punch. And then a left front punch. And then the left foot steps over in line with the right foot. And then I gather, come up, and my right foot steps out into a back L stance with a right inner forearm block. Again, those inner forearm blocks are at shoulder level. All right, so there's the first half of Song Song. Now, from there, we are right side forward in a back L stance, facing the front with the right inner forearm block up. Now, from here, we're going to do 5 moves, and then we're going to do those same 5 moves again. This time, all the movements are going to be facing forward, though. We're facing the front. All right. So from this right side forward back L stance with the right inner forearm block up, I'm going to reach out with my right hand. I'm going to put my left hand over here at about a 45-degree angle with my palm facing out. From there, I'm going to step back with my front leg, which is my right leg. So I'm now left side forward in a front stance, and my right arm is going to pull straight in as my left arm comes around and crosses the body. That's where the name crossing block comes from. All right? So from here, I'm not straight and relaxed. This palm is facing away, and I come across with the crossing block. Now from there, I'm going to go down, and the hand comes away from the body a little bit, and then I'm going to come up, and I'm going to drop back down for the right reverse punch. Now from here, the left leg is going to come back close to the right foot in an open stance, right? All right, so from here, I'm going to make a left side forward horse stance and a left side punch. Now, the detail on that side punch is it has to angle in. All right, I've seen a lot of times where people would come back to do the side punch. They'll turn their body sideways and make a back fist out of this, come in this direction. All right, the side punch is supposed to angle in this way. That is the line for the side punch. Now, the next move, we have a step side kick, and the kick is going to come in at this angle. So you'll get to see the side punch and the side kick back-to-back in the moves here. All right, so from this open stance with the right hand out, I'm going to take my left foot forward into a horse stance with a left side punch. Now, from there, we'll get to the side kick. The right foot steps up to the left foot, and the hands come up in guarding position. All right? As I pick my left foot up to chamber the side kick, my knee is going to come back, and I'm going to cross my arms like this. All right? Now, the reason I'm crossing my arms is, as I release that side kick, it's a left side kick, I'm going to punch out with my left hand, and put my right hand back on the side. So it's a kick and a punch at the same time. Again, we're not thinking of connecting with this punch. Reaching out with the front hand and put the other hand on the side is a way to help you to develop the side kick to where the shoulder stays sideways. All right? So as we punch out, it's not going to allow this shoulder to turn over. And a lot of times we hold guarding position on a side kick, that shoulder will turn over. All right? So the punch is simply a training tool to help us make our side kick better. All right? So we're left side forward in a horse stance with the left side punch out. So the movements to get to the side kick would be right foot steps up to the left foot and we hold guarding position. As the knee comes back into the side kick chamber, the arms cross. And as we release the left side kick, we go into that punching position with the left hand. We re-chamber and go down to neutral. And then I bring my hands up into an X for a chamber. Both hands are closed. And then I'm going to elevate the hands up to shoulder level, step out left side forward into a horse stance with a left knife hand. Again, it's a closed hand until we get to the end where we twist and turn the hand over. All right? Now, that was 5 moves. Now, we're simply going to repeat those same 5 moves on the other side. So from this left side forward horse stance with a left knife hand, I'm going to put my right arm over here, about 45 degree angle, palm facing away from my body. Relax this arm just a little, not straight. I'm going to relax it a little bit. And now my left foot steps back into a right side forward front stance. And I make the right crossing block. I reach out with my right hand and make the left reverse punch. Then I pull my right side back. And again, the side punch angles into the target. So leave the fist over here. All right, so I'm going to step out right side forward horse stance with a right side punch. Then I'm going to step with the hands up. I'm going to cross my arms as I bring my knee back in my chamber. And as I do the right side kick, punching out with the right hand, I'm going to bring the leg down to neutral, come forward with the right foot into a horse stance with the right knife hand strike. All right, now we have 2 more moves. We have 2 more moves to finish this form. All right, the right leg is in front now in a horse stance. From here, I want to take that right leg and I want to go this direction all the way around behind me. But I'm in a horse stance, right? So when I take this right foot and spin around, I want to land in a back L stance. All right? Now, what the hands do. As we spin around, we're going to make a double guarding block or a double fist guarding block. The hands to get to this chamber, which is over here, but we're starting here. So to get to that chamber, what I want everyone to do is bring your hands in, and then as you spin, reach over here to 45 degree angle, and then make a nice circular double guarding block. So it's almost like from that knife hand chamber, the hands are coming in straight and getting to this chamber as fast as possible. Then we make the circle. In other words, don't spin around and just go, whee, and just spin around in a big circle with the arms. Watch my hands pull in and reach, and then come around for the back L stance, double guarding block. Now, from here, as I step forward with the last move of the form, I'm going to bring my hand back to my side, and then bring it forward with a high punch. All right, that's the last move of the form. The right leg comes back to ready stance. All right, so let's revisit that second half of the pattern. All right, so that would start. The last move of the first half is right side forward back L stance with the inner forearm block up. All right, so those movements in the second half is this: I step back with my left arm, right leg's going to step back into a left front stance and crossing block, and reverse punch. Horse stance and side punch, step up, cross and side kick, knife hand. Then the right arm comes back and we step back into a front stance, crossing block, reach out and reverse punch, pull back and right, side punch, step up and right, side kick, right knife hand. From there, the right foot spins around backwards into the back L stance with the double guarding block. And then the right foot steps forward with a right front punch. And right leg comes back to ready stance. All right, since we're kind of in this instructional part of song pattern, the definition and history of this form is very important. Grandmaster Hardin wanted to, Grandmaster McNeely and some other very important people to me, in my lineage in Taekwondo, wanted to create a series of patterns that would supplement the ITF forms. They loved the ITF forms, but thought that there needed to be, like at the white and yellow belt level, a sidekick in the forms, you know. So they created this song pattern at the white and yellow belt level for students to make their Taekwondo better. All right, so Grandmaster Hardin, he is fourth generation. My instructor is Master Burleson, his instructor is Grandmaster McNeely, and his instructor is Grandmaster Hardin. So if I'm your instructor, that Grandmaster Hardin will be 4 generations up. All right. It took several years of work from a lot of different, very highly talented, great skilled martial artists to come up with this form. But the definition of the form talks about using your imagination to see your successes in advance. It's a goal setting process. It's a philosophy of, if I want to get things done in my life, I need to be positive. I need to begin with the end in mind. You know, I'm not sure how many people start off in a martial arts class, first class, with a white belt and visualize themselves being a black belt. At some point that happens, and that's where the brain goes, oh, okay, we can do that. You got to believe in yourself. If you want to find the cure for cancer, you need to see yourself with that cure and jumping up and down. And, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. So it's a thing about believing in yourself. All right, constant, never-ending improvement. But it starts with believing in yourself, and then it goes with, you probably need some help with your goals in life, right? All right, so we need to understand why we want our goals. So there's inspiration that goes along with this belief, and then there's a whole lot of hard work. You know, everybody wants to be a black belt, but I'm not sure how many, a lot of people want to come to class as much as we come to class to make it, and to continue going to class, to keep going after this black belt excellence thing. You know, so there's a lot of hard work that goes into attaining our goals also. And then once we receive our goals, we learn to set new goals and kind of keep ourselves going in life. All right, so song means imagination, and that's where it starts. To begin with the end in mind, that we believe in ourselves. All right, there are 30 moves in this pattern. Right leg returns. Grandmaster Robert Hardin created this pattern many years ago. All right, enjoy the form.